Beichman when he was down 10, and then Hanover answers with a 14-0 run. And it just snowballed from there. Clifton Clyde able to cut it in that second half. I mean, they were only down 3 at halftime, 26-23, but then Hanover comes out on a 10-0 run to start things in that second period. Clifton Clyde able to cut it to 8. That's as close as they could get in that second half before Hanover able to stretch it out. But you're right. Doesn't really tell the story. That is two really quality teams in the Twin Valley League. Clifton Clyde can make some noise in the postseason. However, keep in mind, their sub-state is brutal.
It is, yeah.
It's absolutely brutal, and whoever comes out of that, you're going to have to think will have a shot at taking the entire thing. But just a great girls matchup in the first semifinal game of the day. Clifton Clyde falls to Hanover 60-41. By the way, we talked about Hanover last night with Tiana Losi on the bench. They're a little bit different team with her on the floor.
Yeah, without a doubt. I know Macy Debley led them with 17, and Callista Hubert, what a start she had with those 3 3-pointers very early on. She finishes with 16. If you want to give some scoring, and then we'll take a break, and I'll kind of wrap up what happened in this great matchup between Blue Valley and Axtell.
Yeah, sure. For Hanover, they were led by Macy Debley. She had 17. Keep in mind, she only had 6 in the first half. She had 8 in that fourth period. Tiana Losi, 14 points. She hit back-to-back threes to kind of let everybody know that the back was okay. So she ends up with 14, 8 from Kylie Heenick, 7 from Avery Barron. She is a freshman. She's played 2 really good games for Chris Beichman, 6 from Emily Hendrickson, and 2 from Emma Bruna. For Clifton Clyde, Callista Hubert, 16 points. She had 4 threes in that first half. She ends up with 16, 6 each from J.C. Bowser and Adria Gerard, 4 from Peyton Gerard and Mallory Callahan. Mallory Callahan was huge in the game defensively, and then 3 from Julia Douglas, 2 from Kiara Knox. 60-41, Clifton Clyde loses to Hanover. They will advance to the championship. Clifton Clyde will play for third place. Let's take a break, bring you back. We'll let Rocky wrap up his game with Blue Valley Axtell after these.
Instead of turning for home, here's a better idea. Go to Turn 4 Bar and Grill in Hanover. They're open from 4 to midnight Monday through Saturday, and they feature a variety of menu items such as sandwiches of all kinds, pizzas with your favorite toppings, and on Thursday nights, it's Mexican food night. If you're especially brave, you can try the specialty known as the Turn 4 Pizza from Hell. It might be a little spicy, but one thing's for sure, you'll have a good time at Turn 4 Bar and Grill in Hanover. Miss Marie's Diner invites you to enjoy homestyle cooking in either of their restaurant locations in Clifton or in Clay Center. They're open 7 days a week in Clifton, so stop in for breakfast or lunch. Then in Clay Center, they're open Monday through Saturday for lunch and supper. Both restaurants feature delicious specials along with a good variety of choices on the menu. To keep in touch and learn more about the daily specials at Miss Marie's Diner, check out their Facebook page, then accept the invitation to Miss Marie's Diner.
Join Anders Feifley Funeral Home of Riley in supporting the area schools at the Twin Valley League Tournament. Wear your team colors with pride as you cheer on the student athletes. They appreciate the support and always happy to see familiar faces in the crowd. The fans, too, enjoy watching the talented group of players and how they work together. Support your school, your team, and your community, and catch the excitement of the Twin Valley League Tournament along with Anders Feifley Funeral Home of Riley.
Who knows how you should get your meat cut? You do. And when you bring your wild game or farm stock to GTV Custom Meats of Riley, they will cut it to your exact specifications. They take more time to cut. More efficient trimming off the bone means more cuts of meat come back to you. In addition to butchering and processing, GTV Custom Meats also sells retail cuts of beef, pork, and lamb, plus they're a filling station for propane bottles. Get the meat, get the tank filled, and you're all set to grill. Thanks to GTV Custom Meats of Riley.
Back at Frankfort, Twin Valley League tournament coverage brought to you by Clay Center Business Association, Michelle Tesoro photographer, michellslens.com, and Blue Valley Telecommunications. Hanover defeats the Clifton Clyde Lady Eagles to advance to the championship 60-41. Rocky, you had a great consolation game between Blue Valley and Axtell over in that North Gym.
It was a great game, Flip, and both teams really came out early with great energy. You know, mentioned it, you lose the day prior to advance to the semifinals. Sometimes you can kind of lose some of that energy. It wasn't the case here today. Blue Valley tied 10-10 with Axtell after one quarter. The Rams did lead at halftime 22-21. And then you go to the fourth quarter, tied again, 32-32. These two teams traded leads from start to the very finish. It was 32-32, and with about 2 minutes left, Blue Valley was down 36-32. They've been held scoreless. They did get one more field goal, but Axtell able to win that final quarter 8-2 and get it done. The Lady Rams were led by Allie Castle, who had 16 points in the ball game. She had 12 at halftime. Brooklyn Zeller, also a big ball game. She finishes with 11. They get 4 points from Abby Castle, and Caitlin Budenbender had one field goal in the first half of the game. Hannah Schmidt's another big contest for the Axtell Eagles senior. She would finish the game with 21 to lead all scorers. They would also get Kennedy Feldkamp, who came up big in the second half. She would finish with 8 points, but 6 of those in the second session. 2 free throws for Lorianne Volley. Just before the buzzer, Bree Porting had 1 free throw as well. And again, Axtell wins it in a 40-34 fashion. So Axtell would advance to play for 5th place tomorrow. That will be a 1 o'clock start time. No, correction, 1 o'clock start time for 5th place tomorrow in the North Gym, or in the South Gym. The North Gym will feature the Axtell Eagles playing for 7th place. Let me correct that. Axtell plays for 5th place at 1 o'clock in the South Gym. They'll get the winner of Valley Heights Donovan West. The backside of the bracket at 1 here in this North Gym will be Blue Valley against the loser of the Valley Heights Donovan West game. Again, Axtell wins a really tight one with Blue Valley, tight throughout. It's a 40-34 final. Let's get another break. We're probably nearing tip-off, or at least 5 or 6 minutes away from tip-off over in the South Gym. Another championship semifinal. We'll turn to boys basketball coming up next.
Coverage of the Twin Valley League Tournament on KCLY featuring Valley Heights Mustangs is brought to you in part by Citizen State Bank of Waterville, Hanover, and Marysville, Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville, Titan Trailer Manufacturing in Waterville, Ready Seed, and Cromie's Market in Greenleaf.
KCLY's coverage of the Twin Valley League Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Ray's Apple Market, Green Team Cars Clay Center, Farm Bureau Financial Services Justin Tadman Agent, Hometown Lumber and Hardware of Marysville, and Central Valley Ag. KCLY's coverage of the Twin Valley League Basketball Tournament is brought to you in part by Nutrient Ag Solutions, Ray's Apple Market, Green Team Cars Clay Center, Farm Bureau Financial Services Justin Tadman Agent, Hometown Lumber and Hardware of Marysville, and Central Valley Ag. Insuring the Heartland, the Dragaston Insurance Agency and Buckeye Insurance Group can assist you with the best price and product for today's farm insurance. Call the Dragaston Agency at 785-325-2263 and ask for Justin for your complete financial insurance analysis and quote. The Dragaston Agency and Buckeye Insurance Group provide quality products and service in today's market. Customer service is what they offer, along with fair premiums and personal contact. The Dragaston Agency in Washington and Concordia.
Whether it be a backyard barbecue, fancy 4-star restaurant, hamburgers at the family picnic, or steak served for Sunday dinner, if beef is on the menu, you're in for some good eating. Our local livestock producers are some of the best in the world. We'd like to thank them for the continued business. Citizen State Bank, Marysville, Waterville, and Hanover. Member FDIC.
We're just making a living, making things grow.
When you get your hair cut and colored, make sure you pamper your hair between trips to the stylist. Element Salon and Day Spa offers the best hair care products to keep hair strong and healthy so you look your best at all times. This month, when you buy any 2 products, you can purchase 1 item from their selected table at 50% off. Get quality name brand hair care products that keep up with you. Call Element Salon and Day Spa in Washington for your next appointment at 325-2266.
Coverage of the Twin Valley League Tournament from Frankfort, brought to you by Walls True Value and Lumber, Clay Center, Kramer Oil, and Southeast Community College. Phil Casper, along with studio engineer Bernie Fansella, Rocky Downing in that North Gym. Rocky over here in the semifinals. We'll have boys action coming up, Hanover and Centralia. Hanover had the bye in the first round. They defeated Valley Heights last night. Centralia, the 5th seed, knocks off Onega, and then it took overtime last night to get by Washington County, but they got it done. Hanover last night, Rocky, very, impressive in that win over Valley Heights. Very strong and athletic team.
You know, Mustangs are an impressive team, and Hanover ran away from them. So very athletic, as you said. They are the number 1 seed, and they are state-ranked, and deservedly so. Centralia, boy, Washington County, it'll be interesting to see how they can rebound from what was kind of a game in their hands in the final seconds. Of course, the free throws knocked in by Centralia, and they would go on to win it by 3 in overtime. So Centralia sneaks by. Hanover, Centralia, great history between those two teams. I think you'll have a good one going on, but it'll be tough to keep up with the Hanover Wildcats.
It will be a little tough. They were very strong, very athletic last night, and they did get that big lead, got the running clock in the fourth quarter. So we'll see what that does with them versus what happened with Centralia having to go overtime with Washington County. Getting ready to announce starting lineups. We'll take one more timeout, bring you back to Frankfort after these.
Find the perfect floor for any style and any budget at Dezeen Floor Covering and Furniture. They offer the most popular brands including Armstrong, Mannington, Mohawk, Shaw, and several more. Browse through the biggest selections in the area along with furniture that will transform your living space into a whole new look and feel. Get 6 months, same as cash, with approved credit. Dezeen Floor Covering and Furniture, downtown Washington, open 9 to 5 weekdays and 9 to noon Saturday.
Midwest Products is a leading provider of ready-mix concrete for commercial and residential projects. They can pour foundations for basements along with walls, driveways, steps, sidewalks, and patios. With state-approved plants in Hanover, Clay Center, and Washington, their local teams are prepared to serve every aspect of your project. They're proven experts who always deliver quality results. Customer service is and always will be the top priority. For your next concrete project, call Midwest Products at 800-371-2252.
Jones Trash Service provides residential and commercial waste pickup in Washington County. Their service is affordable, dependable, and professional. Jones Trash Service also offers roll-off containers to support your special projects. Whether it's renovation, cleanup, roof replacement, or yard clearing, they'll deliver the containers to you when you need it and remove it when your job is complete. Contact them for quotes for home or business trash service if you're not already on their route. Jones Trash Service of Washington. B&W Electric in Hanover provides every customer with outstanding electrical services. From rewiring jobs, installations, new construction, and even backhoe work, they are ready to tackle any project for your home or business. They also carry Rheem air conditioners and furnace units if yours needs replacing. With attention to detail and a sense of pride in their work, B&W Electric will complete any job with professionalism. Have them check your system and go with a Rheem AC or furnace for year-round comfort.
Call Sapp Brothers of Hanover for bulk delivery of gasoline, diesel fuel, propane, and oil. Wherever you live in north central Kansas, Sapp Brothers wants to be your reliable source of energy. Whether it's propane to heat your home or diesel fuel to power your farm equipment, they'll even deliver fuel to the field in your busiest season. From year to year and throughout every season, Sapp Brothers will keep you moving. Call them for a competitive fuel quote at 337-2446.
Starting lineups have been announced for Centralia. Colby Arnold, a 6'3 junior. Campbell Haverkamp, a 5'10 junior. Nathan Hoffler, a 6'1 senior. Dagan Steinloggy, a 6'7 senior. And Derek Van Dorn, a 6'4 senior. For Hanover, they'll go with Cade Tohorst, a 6'1 senior. Dakin Stahlbomber, a 6'1 senior. Thomas Atkins, a 6'3 senior. Pete Peters, a 6'3 senior. And Carter Bruna, a 6' senior. Hanover and Centralia, a lot of history between these schools and all sports. Both very strong programs in basketball. Again, Centralia comes into this tournament the 5th seed. They had to go to overtime yesterday with Washington County to advance. They get that done. Hanover had the bye in the first round. Very little trouble with Valley Heights last night. Valley Heights a pretty good team. So it'll be Pete Peters and Dagan Steinloggy at center court. We are set to go. Ball in play, controlled by Hanover. It's Atkins off the tip. Can't get the shot to go strong. A lot of contact. No call. Rebound to Centralia. Hanover with an opportunity. They couldn't get it done. Looks like Atkins took a shot to the mouth. No official, I don't think, has seen it yet, but he does have a little blood. Hanover right now will be in a zone defense. There's a floater in the lane for Centralia. Won't go. Rebound to Pete Peters. Down court quickly. Bruna to Stahlbomber. Up and down. Good on the left-hand side. Hanover wants to run in transition. They'll go man-to-man. Out on the left wing, it's Hoffler. He'll go top of the key to Haverkamp. Now Haverkamp, baseline, jumper, three, good. Down court quickly is Hanover. It's Bruna at the top of the key. He's going to set the offense this time. Cohorst on the baseline. Inside to Pete Peters, has it rejected by Steinloggy. Peters goes right back up, and they're going to wave it off and a travel. Coach Kim Losey wanted a foul, and I believe Peters probably took steps before that happened. So turnover to Centralia. Here come the Panthers. Arnold has it. Now Stahlbomber takes it away from him. Stahlbomber, other end, puts up a shot and can't get it, but Dakin Stahlbomber is fouled. So Stahlbomber heads to the line shooting two. That's foul. See who they call that on. Nathan Hoffler, I believe, is who they called that on. So Dakin Stahlbomber will shoot two. First free throw up and out. Stahlbomber will have one more. Second free throw good. The Stahlbomber hits one of two, has all three of Hanover's points. 3-3 tie early. Centralia with the ball. Van Dorn at the top of the key. Lob pass inside to Steinloggy, taken away by Stahlbomber. He goes down hard, right back up into the hands of Carter Bruna. The Stahlbomber, three, right wing, no, off the mark. Rebound underneath to Steinloggy. Stahlbomber really went down hard, but up quickly. Appears to be okay. Hoffler with the ball. Up top, Arnold. Inside, Van Dorn, lob pass, cross court. Steinloggy comes in strong, can't get the shot to go, gets his own rebound, put back good. Taking Steinloggy for two more, and Centralia has a 2-point lead of 5-3. Bruna has it. To Atkins on the baseline. Atkins drives baseline. Underneath, Peters. Up top, Cohorst. Back to Bruna. Now Bruna drives left side, off glass, good. Carter Bruna with his first points, and it's 5-5. Other end now, Centralia. It's Arnold. To Haverkamp. Haverkamp tries driving in the lane, puts a wild shot up, and he's going to be fouled by Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber look to Coach Kim Losey, and Losey nods his head. Yes, you did. So Stahlbomber wisely turns around and takes his spot as Haverkamp hits the first. He'll have one more. 6-5 Centralia lead. Free throw up and down. So Haverkamp hits two. He has 5 of Centralia's 7. And it's 7-5. Now Cohorst, other end, kicks it out to Bruna. Right wing three. No, off the mark. Rebound Atkins. Atkins loses it. Now gets it back in, but Steinloggy has it. Steinloggy down court. Now inside to Hoffler. Hoffler puts up a shot in the lane, and he's fouled. So Nathan Hoffler hits and one. They're going to get Pete Peters on that one. Free throw up and down. And the scoreboard's wrong again. should be 10-5. They've got it 8-7. Centralia with the lead, 4:27 in this first. Centralia with the ball. Now a travel by Centralia and a turnover. Now they've got it right, 10-5. Should be the right score. Centralia with the lead, but Centralia with the turnover. Cohorst will bring it down. Over to Bruna, back to Cohorst across the timeline on the right side. Ball pass inside Peters. Back to Cohorst. 3, right wing, rims in. That thing hung on the rim forever. And then took a friendly hop, and it's 10-8. Haverkamp out on the left wing. He'll go top of the key to Quigley now in the game. Noah Quigley, a 5'10 junior. Poplar. That's a point to Arnold, guarded by Stahlbomber, and Arnold just dribbled off his foot. Good defense by Dakin. Stahlbomber caused the turnover by Centralia. Carter Bruno will bring it down for the Wildcats. On the left side, Atkins driving baseline, hands it off to Pete Peters, loses it, kicks it back out to Bruna. Now Bruna, spin move, Stahlbomber, left wing 3, no off the mark, rebound, batted around, and coming out of there is Arnold. He's going to take it all the way, shot won't go, rebound, Stahlbomber, great defense by Dakin Stahlbomber. Cohorst now, lob pass, Peters, off glass, good. Nice look inside to Pete Peters, and we're tied at 10. 2:52 left in the first. Nathan Hoffler has it to Arnold. To Van Dorn. Back to Haverkamp. He'll take 3 from the top of the key. No, ball loose. Right into the hands of Carter Bruna. Here comes Hanover. Bruna, other end, baseline, and he's going to be fouled on the shot. Carter Bruno's 5-footer and drew the foul. That foul is going to be on Campbell Haverkamp. His first, Carter Bruna shooting 2. Bruna's free throw up and down. Hanover takes the lead back, 11-10. Bruna's second, good. A 12-10, Hanover's gone up, 2:28 left in the first. Another gym is Washington County Valley Heights. We'll be checking in with that. Campbell Haverkamp now tries driving lane. Not much there. Gets it to Van Dorn, and Van Dorn lays it in. Derek Van Dorn, 6'4". And a big 6'4". Now Pete Peters throws it away, and Coach Kim Losey's frustration starting to show. He got frustrated last night as his Hanover Wildcats started to become a little undisciplined and starting to show again. Haverkamp tries driving lane, baseline 3 ball from Haverkamp as he backed up and pops another one in, and it's 15-12. And now a foul on the other end. Pete Peters goes up strong, 15-12. Centralia with the lead, but Pete Peters will go to the line shooting 2. That foul going to be on Derek Van Dorn, his first. Peters' free throw, good. Second one on the way, rims out. Rebound Van Dorn. Minute 15, it's 15-13, Centralia with the lead. They have the ball. Van Dorn at the point. He'll hand it back to Haverkamp. Haverkamp now drives under the lane. Baseline from Arnold. 3, no. Backside rebound, Hoffler. And Haverkamp will reset. Goes to the near corner, right near the top of the key, and he wants Carter Bruner to come out on him. Bruno obliges. Haverkamp drives lane. Now he kicks it back out, losing control, and a travel is going to be Ian Haverkamp. And Campbell Haverkamp drove lane. He had a shot, but then kicked it out to Campbell Haverkamp on the wing, and Campbell Haverkamp tries driving and takes an extra step. So with 30 seconds left, Hanover's going to walk it across. They trail by 2. See what Bruna does here. He's going to hold 3-2 zone from Centralia, and they're going to stay in it at 15. And now at 13, they'll move. Bruna in the lane, kicks it to Atkins for 3, and he's going to be fouled. Thomas Atkins can't get the shot to go, but Atkins is going to be fouled, and with 2.4 seconds, he's going to have 3 tries at the stripe. And that foul, they're saying it's on Matthew Stahlbomber, and Coach Cole Aldifer just points to the bench because Stahlbomber's on the bench. As Atkins misses the first, now they adjust. It's on Ian Haverkamp. So Stahlbomber's going to, or rather Atkins, 2 more, hits the second. And now a chance to tie. (15-14). See if Thomas Atkins can get this thing tied up. And he does. So Atkins hits 2 of 3. 1 second left. Half-court shot is not going to be good. 15-15. 1 quarter in the books. We're tied up in Frankfort. Centralia, Hanover, when we come back.
Whether you're building a house or doing a do-it-yourself project, Andy's Hardware and Lumber is your full-service lumber yard and hardware store. They offer a broad range of general hardware needs, a good selection of lumber, paint, power tools, hand tools, plumbing, electrical products, nails, rails, windows, doors, and more. Andy's Hardware and Lumber at Hanover is a reliable source for all your building supplies at competitive prices. They're also big fans of the Hanover Wildcats.
1 period in the books, tied at 15 apiece. Centralia, Hanover. Rocky has Washington County Valley Heights in the North Gym. Rocky, how's your game going?
Well, in this consolation matchup, it's been Valley Heights, who is the lower seed of the 2 teams, that leads at 9-4. They've gotten out to a quick start. We're down to 10 seconds. I'll give you the finish to the quarter. Cole Coggins has it for Valley Heights. 7 seconds left. Out deep it comes. Around right looking for Martin. They go high on the post to Kenworthy, and he travels with the basketball with 1.9 to go. So it's 9-4, almost end of the opening quarter here in this consolation matchup. Back to you, and a great one going on in the championship semis.
All right, thanks, Rock. Here's Centralia. We'll start with possession. It'll be Haverkamp bringing it across the timeline. Van Dorn lobs it to Steinloggy. Steinloggy up strong, has it rejected from behind by Thomas Atkins, out of bounds. It'll stay with Centralia. Nice defensive work under the basket from Thomas Atkins. Lob pass up top to Arnold. Arnold kicks it to Gore. He's going to take 3. Isaac Gore from the right wing won't go. Here comes Stahlbomber. Down court, Bruna backing his way in the lane. 5-footer won't go. Rebound, Stahlbomber. Putback won't go. Rebound to Centralia, and now they're going to call a foul. Yeah, they're going to call a foul on Carter Bruna. Neither crowd real impressed with this officiating crew right now, but they've actually done a pretty good job. Two very physical teams that want to get after it, and they are letting them to a point. Now shot on the other end by Centralia. That's Isaac Gore again. That won't go. Rebound to Hanover. Dawson Sedlacek out of there with it. Bruna at the top of the key. Atkins, left wing three. No, won't go. Rebound to Centralia. It's Gore. Haverkamp will bring it down. Pitches it to Arnold. On the elbow, needs help. Gets it from Gore. Man-to-man defense from Hanover. Campbell Haverkamp nearly loses it. Does come up with it. Now driving baseline. He's going to kick it out to the big man, Steinloggy, for three. And the 6'7" post player almost hits it. Now lob pass underneath. Other end to Gavin Frawley. The Dakin stall bomber found Gavin Frawley all by himself, up and down for two. And Hanover goes up to 17-15. Well, Dagan Steinloggy's 6'7". He's Gavin Prawley big, and Prawley on the rebound, but has a smooth shot from three-point land. Now Stahlbomber, other end. He's going to back it out and give it to Bruna. Now Stahlbomber gets it back on the baseline. Floater. He's going to have it rejected by Steinloggy. Steinloggy at 6'7", probably goes 240, 250. But a very smooth jump shot on that three ball. Inbounds, Cohorst. Pete Peters, left elbow, yes. Pete Peters hits for two, and Hanover's got a 4-point lead, 19-15. 2 minutes into the second period. Now Haverkamp tries driving, other end. Rebound Prawley. Here comes Hanover. It's Cohorst. Cross court to Bruna. In the lane. Skips it left. Now into Pete Peters to Bruna. Top of the key. Three ball. No, in and out. Rebound Peters. And then Bruna hits the deck as Peters trying to get it back up top to Bruna. And Bruna had already cut inside. And Kim Losley extremely unhappy with his team at the moment. Hanover's up 4, but our opportunity again, and that's been the story of this game so far. Missed opportunities and Centralia taking advantage. Now other end, we'll see if they can do it again. No, can't get their shot to go, and that's going to go out of bounds. It'll stay with Centralia. Colby Arnold a little out of control that time. Lob pass into Haverkamp. Back to Quigley. Three, baseline, no, won't go. Rebound to Hanover. Cohorst, down court. Peters has it knocked away and now takes it back. Pete Peters, there's Cohorst. Baseline three, no, won't go. Rebound Peters, and Peters is going to get called. Peters is going to get... Oh, he's going to get called for a charge. He had made the shot, backed his way in the lane, made the shot. I thought he had been fouled and was going to get an and one, but the foul was offensive. So Coach Austin Steinford reminding Kim Losi that Pete Peters has 2 and may need a little break. There's a 3 from Centralia, nothing there. Outlet pass, other end. Cohorst goes up strong, and he's fouled. Campbell Haverkamp is going to get called for it, and he hates the call, but he's getting a hard look from the official. He needs to watch it. He said something. So Cade Cohorst shoots 2. First free throw won't go, and Hanover not shooting well at the line. Pete Peters is going to come out, and that's what Austin Steinford was advising Coach Losi to get him out of there. And Cohorst misses a second. Peters frustrated after that offensive charge, and rightly so, but that's the call. You have to get back and play. Now ball knocked out of bounds. It's going to stay with Centralia. somebody lost part of their nachos. Officials do a little housekeeping. We're ready to go. Now in the lane, it's Quigley. Has it stripped by Atkins out of bounds. It's going to stay with Hanover. Centralia trying to get it in. Now they do. Ian Haverkamp to Arnold. Up top, Steinloggy, guarded by Prawley. Now Arnold, baseline three. No, off the mark. Rebound Atkins, and Atkins down court quickly. Kicks it right to Sedlacek for three. No, won't go. Rebound Atkins. Atkins feeds Cohorse, and Cohorse can't get the shot to go, but Cade Cohorse heads to the line, shooting two. And that foul is going to be called on Noah Quigley. So Cade Cohorse shoots two. The lead's still 4. We've been at 19-15 for a while. Free throw up and no good. Hanover's struggling at the line right now. Second free throw up and down. Cade Cohorse hits, and it's 20-15. Centralia yet to score in this second period. Trying to change that, this time down. Now spin move in the lane. Oh, what a move by Ian Haverkamp. Little floater in the lane, up and down, and it's 20-17. Sedlacek now to Cohorse. He's out on the right wing. Atkins in the lane. Floater, yes. Thomas Atkins just went up, and nobody defended. Back to a 5-point lead, 22-17. Here's steal by Atkins. Now in the lane is Quigley. Won't go. Rebound Steinloggy. And now a foul is going to be called on Cohorse. And Cohorse a little frustrated. The next foul. Hanover has 5. Centralia has 6. Inbound to Arnold. To Steinloggy, who loses it. Bruna comes up with it. Here comes Hanover. Down court, Stahlbomber to Bruna in the lane. Up strong, no, off the mark. Rebound, Prawley had it, now lost it, still has it. Gets it to Atkins. He's going to take it back out. Lobs it inside to Bruna. He's going to back it out. Out on the baseline on the left side. Up top to Stahlbomber. Now Cohorse, left wing three. No, and they called step on Cade Cohorse. So very sloppy second period for both teams. 2:31 left. Hanover leads 5, 22-17. And now another travel by Colby Arnold. And missed opportunities by both teams right now. Hanover stretched it out to 5, but they've had several opportunities to take it further than that. Stahlbomber now in the lane, hands it to Prawley, up strong, off glass, good. Gavin Prawley up and over Dagan Steinloggy, and it's 24-17. Now in the lane, traveling again is Noah Quigley. And now Centralia wants a timeout. 2:02 left in the half, 24-17. Hanover leads. Let's get you a check-in with Rocky Downing.
You bet, Flip. Here it's a 12-12 tie. Remember, it was Valley Heights that jumped out early. Washington County went on a 6-0 run to tie it and eventually take a lead. And now it's Valley Heights reclaiming the lead on a three-pointer at the top from Jackson O'Toole. 15-12 with 3 to go first half. Valley Heights leads it by 3.
All right, Rock, thanks. Over here in the South Gym, 24-17. Hanover leads 7, but neither coach is going to be very happy at halftime with their team. we've seen frustration from both coaches, Cole Aldifer for Centralia and Kim Losey for Hanover. Neither coach satisfied with what they're seeing right now. Minute 58, Hanover with the ball. Cohorst on the right wing, skip pass inside Prawley, who loses it out of bounds, and that'll stay with Hanover. Cohorst inbound. Oh, and now it's Dave Cohorst is going to get a technical. And Tim Losey is livid. So what happened was Cade Cohorst was ready to inbound. He went to throw the ball in. A Centralia Panther, I think it was Steinlog, knocked it out of his hands. The official gave it to Centralia. And Coach Kim Losey is close. And he smartly walks away. Cade Cohorst gets the tee, and now Kim Losey turns his frustration on his players. So Centralia's shooting free throws, and Colby Arnold misses the first. Second free throw from Arnold is good. So Cohorst gets the tee. He is on the bench. And it's on the far end of the gymnasium. I couldn't see it. But Coach Losey's still letting this official have it. And to the official's credit, he is listening. But now Centralia has the ball. They've cut it to 6. Steinloggy, Crawley out on him. Top of the key, Quigley. Back over to Hoffler. Steinloggy now driving the lane through. Goes through Dakin Stahlbomber, and Stahlbomber gets called for the foul. So Dakin Steinloggy now shooting 2 with a minute and a half. Steinloggy's free throw is good. Second free throw, strong. Rebound, Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber to Atkins. Underneath to Bruna. Back up top to Sidlachik. To Atkins. Baseline, 20-footer from Bruna. Won't go. Rebound, Prawley. Put back. Good. And 1. Gavin Prawley with 2, and he's fouled. That foul on Steinloggy, his first. 26-19. Prawley's free throw won't go. Rebound, Stahlbomber. Put back by Stahlbomber won't go. Fought for, now a jump ball is called. And that ball will be Hanover's. So minute 10, it's 26-19, Hanover leads. Lob pass to Atkins. Bruna on the baseline, minute 5. Back to Bruna. He's going to drive baseline around Steinloggy. Now he's caught, gets it out to Prawley. Back to Bruna on the baseline, thought about 3. Now he'll drive lane again. Pop from the free throw stripe. And good. So 42 seconds. Hanover's going to stay in that man-to-man. And now Thomas Atkins picks up a cheap foul and again gets the wrath of his coach. Both teams in the bonus, so 1-1 now for Arnold. Substitution by Centralia. They'll bring in Derek Van Dorn for Dagan Steinlage. First free throw on the way. Rims out. Crawley with the board. Now 36 seconds. Coach Kim Losey yelling 1. So Carter Bruno will rock it across the timeline. Centralia in a 2-3. They'll spread it out a little bit, but they'll stay in that 2-3. 20 seconds left. Bruno will stand there until Centralia does something, probably with about 12, and now he'll go. Stahlbomber in the lane, drives, and they're going to call a charge on Dakin Stahlbomber. As Derek Van Dorn had set up camp. And Stahlbomber picks up his third. Seven seconds left. Both coaches substituting. They're going to take Stahlbomber out. There's 6. Centralia has 6 players on the floor. And now they're good. And now the official takes an official timeout, making sure that all the substitutions were correct, because Centralia ended up with 6 players on the floor, and I'm not even sure they know who's supposed to be out there. So official making sure everybody on the floor has checked in. And now we're good. 6.9. Centralia inbounds. Hanover pressing with 3. Haverkamp, long 3. It's good if it goes, and just about did. And we're headed to halftime. It is 28-19. Hanover leading Centralia. Let's send you over to Rocky Downing.
All right, Flip, it is at halftime here, 17-12. We got ahead of you, actually, before it was all said and done. And, again, it is 17-12. It's Valley Heights with a 5-point lead. It's been a back-and-forth game. They led 9-4 after one quarter. Washington County went on a run, took the lead, and now it's Valley Heights answering down the stretch in the second quarter. 17-12. Your halftime score, the Valley Heights Mustangs leading Washington County.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here at halftime, 28-19, Hanover leading Centralia. Let's take a timeout. Bring you back after these.
C&M Refuse provides solid waste collection for commercial and residential customers in town and rural areas of Washington and Clay counties. They offer curbside residential pickup services, making it easy for customers to discard waste from home. For professional and clean trash disposal service, call C&M Refuge. Their customers come first as they strive to safety and sustainably provide reliable trash removal from your home or business. Call to add your name to their route. C&M Refuge of Washington, 325-2710.
Cottage Hill Ag Supply in Waterville is your seed dealer, out to win you over with elite channel seed products, expert advice, and personal service. They can help you select the right seed best suited for your fields. They also sell and service precision planting products to help you maximize the potential of each and every seed. Cottage Hill is also proud to carry Kilbros and Clark seed tenders to accommodate your bulk seed needs. Cottage Hill Ag Supply, your powerhouse in the field, south of Waterville at Cottage Hill and in Waterville. Every day looks better with flowers, and Owens Original Florals can design and deliver a beautiful arrangement for any occasion. They also sell Washington County pottery made with Washington County clay by Brad Owen, a unique gift that will delight the receiver. If you need a tuxedo for a formal occasion, Owens offers a wide selection of choices. And it's not too early to be thinking about Valentine's Day. Get your orders in early and impress your sweetheart. Stop in at Owens Original Florals in downtown Washington. For so many situations, you just can't get by without a trailer, like when you need to haul your lawn equipment, your ATV, or to move livestock. Titan Trailer Manufacturing has a trailer for almost every use. They have horse and livestock trailers, flatbed, utility, and dump trailers, and they're available in a range of sizes. Titan Trailers have been producing quality products for customers like you since 1986. Stop by and take a look at their full line of trailers and talk with a representative at Titan Trailer Manufacturing in Waterville.
Well, a very physical battle here in the South Gym in this boys semifinal between Hanover and Centralia. You'd expect nothing less from these two schools. Let's give you a look at scoring for Centralia. They're led by Campbell Haverkamp with 8. He had all of those in the first period. And then 3 each from Nathan Hoffler and Dagan Steinloggy, 2 apiece from Ian Haverkamp and Derek Van Dorn, and a point from Colby Arnold. For Hanover, they're led by Carter Bruna and Gavin Prawley. They each have 6. 5 from Pete Peters, 4 from Cade Cohorst and Thomas Atkins, and 3 from Dakin Stahlbomber. 15-15 after 1. It's 28-19 at halftime. Hanover leading Centralia. Take another break. Bring you back to Frankfort after these.
Gem Flying Service is a leader in agricultural spraying. They can help you get rid of menacing thistles, rotting fungus, choking weeds, and hungry insects all in one fell swoop. Let them take care of all of your agricultural aerial spraying needs. They provide fast, efficient service, which is critical for disease and pest control. Gem Flying Service will cover more ground in less time, and they're not limited to wet soil conditions. Contact Gem Flying Service of Morrowville and book them early to have your crops and pasture land sprayed.
Screen printing, promotional products, vinyl graphics, and custom signs are just a few of the things that DMD Designs and Graphics can do. They also do banners, custom canvas, poster prints, custom art and design work, all at competitive prices. Visit their Washington store and see all the cool things they can do with t-shirts, hoodies, bags, signs, and cards. It'll blow your mind, things you never thought possible. You were made to stand out. Get your logo, mascot, name, and custom design on just about anything by DMD Designs and Graphics.
Pioneer brand products deliver improved seed genetics to farmers around the world. And right outside your back door is Riddy Seed of Frankfort. They offer solutions that make sense to the producers that live and work here. Whether you manage a large or small farming operation, the expert staff will give you the support you need to make your unique operation successful. Their focus will always be to place the right product on the right acre. Riddy Seed can match your needs to maximize your yields with Pioneer Seed.
Supplying your family with healthful food options is a big part of managing a household and determining how many times per month you should do your grocery shopping. Cromie's in Greenleaf is your locally owned grocery store with fresh produce, bakery items, dairy products, and meat choices your family needs. Whether you shop daily, weekly, or monthly, Cromie's is always there for you. Cromie's delivers in Washington, Greenleaf, and Barnes. Plus, they have just added Waterville and Blue Rapids to their free grocery delivery service area.
Back at Frankfort, Twin Valley League coverage 2019, brought to you by Clay Center Business Association, Michelle Tesoro Photographer, michellslens.com, and Blue Valley Telecommunications. Here we're at halftime, 28-19, and Rocky, it's been pretty uncharacteristic of Hanover. We've seen it the last couple of nights with this team. They came out strong against Valley Heights, but they started to lose control a little bit as they got out of what Coach Kim Losey wants them to do. And then the same thing happens in this first period. A couple of players get frustrated, and just like that, a team can get back in and sneak up on you, and I'm sure that was his message to his team at halftime.
Well, I imagine so, and it appears they're letting them be pretty physical in your gym in this matchup, and that probably favors a Centralia team who's maybe trying to ugly up the game a little bit against a very, very talented Hanover squad.
Well, they have shut them down. Hanover wants to transition. They want to run. Centralia is a pretty athletic team as well. They go 6'7", 6'4" at the post. I think you've seen those guys. Those guys are linemen for sure. They are big fellas.
Right.
And Steinloggy at 6'7" will pop a 3 and hit it. And he's got a smooth free throw shot. They're very fast up and down the court, and they've taken Hanover out of that transition game. They've taken Thomas Atkins clear out of the game right now. They don't want him breaking anywhere. And they've done the same to Pete Peters. They've frustrated both Peters and Cohorst. They've had to take them out of the game. So, yeah, I think you're right. I think a physical, let-them-play type game probably does favor Centralia, and it's keeping them in it right now, although Hanover able to stretch it out a little bit.
All that said, they're up by 9 at halftime. But, they want to get out and go, let those horses run, and held to 28 first-half points. But, again, a 9-point lead for Hanover. Here in this gym, Flip, it's been a battle back and forth. We've seen Valley Heights get out early, and then Washington County went on a run, took a lead. Second quarter, though, closed with Valley Heights going up 17-12. The Mustangs are led by Bryson Kenworthy with 6. They get 5 from Jackson O'Toole. He hit the only three-pointer for either team in the first half. 3 points for Trey Martin, 2 for Jake Ungerberg, and 1 for Cole Coggins. Meanwhile, Washington County almost everything through the 6'4 senior Wyatt Bentz. He has 9 first-half points, 3 from Tyler Nelson. Again, 17-12, low-scoring game here, too. Both teams have defended really well, gotten after it and scrapped, and then they've struggled a bit to knock down some shots when they did get them. We're about a minute away from the second half starting here, Flip. Again, Valley Heights leads at 17-12.
All right, here we're just a couple of minutes out from second half action. 28-19, Hanover leads when we come back.
When your engine lights come on, bring it on in to GWE Performance, LLC in Washington. They can take care of those maintenance issues and make sure your car is running like it should. GWE Performance handles all types of automotive repair, from simple oil changes to installing rebuilt transmissions and engines. GWE Performance appreciates their customers and thanks you for trusting them to take care of your vehicles. GWE Performance, LLC, along Highway 36 in Washington.
The staff at FNB Washington understands your unique banking needs. This allows them to deliver many of the same benefits as larger banks, but with a personal touch. From checkings and savings accounts to loans, electronic banking, and more, FNB offers the best in technology and products. You'll find all the convenient services that'll keep you connected to them anytime, anywhere. FNB Washington, proud supporters of Washington County School academics and athletics.
Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Still a couple of minutes out from the start of Hanover Centralia. Let's send you over to the North Gym, little bonus coverage with Washington County and Valley Heights.
Yeah, you got it, Flip. The Mustangs will open with the basketball. They lead it 17-12, just underway in this third quarter. We'll get you back over to that championship semifinal as soon as they are set to go in a couple of minutes. It is Cameron Beardsley for the Mustangs. Kick outside to the right wing for Jackson O'Toole, who hit that 3 late in the first half, going inside to Kenworthy. It's nearly taken away, but ends up in the hands of Evan Haynes. Haynes around left now to Coggins. In just underway in the second half, Valley Heights leading Washington County. The winner moves on to play for 5th. The loser will go to the 7th-place matchup. And here's a drive inside by O'Toole. He now has 7, and it's a 7-point lead for the Valley Heights Mustangs. Washington County's first possession of the second half. Lob into the corner goes to Drew Berman. Double team there, in trouble. Ball stripped away and taken now by Coggins, and Valley Heights has it back. There's 7:10 left to go in this third quarter. 19-12. It is Valley Heights with the lead. Here's Kenworthy inside. Moves his way into the paint and drops it up and off the glass. He's got 8. All of a sudden, Flip, Valley Heights leads at 21-12. There's 7 minutes left to go, third quarter.
All right, thanks, Rock. We are underway here, just underway. Centralia will have possession. Hanover will stay in that man-to-man that we've seen them in. Haverkamp out on the wing. Steinloggy, lob pass underneath. And now Van Dorn can't handle it, and it goes out of bounds. It's going to be off of Steinloggy. So to the Hanover Wildcats. They lead at 28-19, and not off to a good start. Carter Bruna sitting under the far basket. Nobody there for the inbounds, and Coach Kim Losey, calm demeanor, didn't last very long. There's a 3-ball from Cohorst back in the game, misses. Back to Centralia. Now Haverkamp underneath. Van Dorn goes up. No. Rattles out. Rebound Bruna. Here comes Hanover in transition. Cohorst inside. Atkins in the lane. Has his shot blocked by Steinloggy. Now spins off glass. Can't get it to go. Rebound knocked out of there by Cohorst. 3 from Stahlbomber. No. Rebound Cohorst. Put back. No. Rebound Centralia. Hanover with 4 opportunities and couldn't get one to fall. Centralia back with it. Now Arnold in the lane, kicks it out to Steinloggy for 2 from 20 foot on the right baseline and hits it. And it's 28-21. Bruna brings it down to Cohorst, back to Bruna. Top of the key, now sees a little space. He'll take one from the right elbow and hit it. Nice shot by Carter Bruna. And it's 30-21, and now Coach Cole Alderfer wants a timeout. 6:23 left in the third, a 30-second timeout. 30-21, Hanover leads. Let's send you over to Rocky Downing.
Thanks, Flip. Drew Berman just hitting a 3-ball for the Washington County Tigers, and so that's what was a 9-point lead is now a 4-point lead for Valley Heights. That's the first points of the game 5 points now for Berman. He had 2 free throws just moments ago, so 5 points in this quarter for Drew Berman. 21-17, Washington County trailing. Valley Heights with the basketball. In the corner right is O'Toole. Back outside it comes to Beardsley. To O'Toole, trying to go inside to Kenworthy. They skip it across to Evan Haynes. He attacks the lane, takes it up in a crowd. Tough shot, no good. Rebound to Bentz. Valley Heights leads 21-17, 5:20 left to go, third quarter.
All right, 6:23 over here. Out of the timeout. Centralia with the ball. They trail 30-21 to Hanover. Man-to-man defense from Hanover. Arnold kicks it out to Hoffler, and now a charge is going to be called. And it's going to be called on Hoffler, but I thought he had passed the ball, so my eyes had gone over to the other side of the court. I didn't see it, but not even sure who took that charge for Hanover. Peters now on the baseline to Cohorst. Stahlbomber top of the key. Inside to Peters. Bruna on the left wing. Stahlbomber top of the key. Thought about 3. Now I'll hand it back to Cohorst. Cohorst top of the key. Resets. Atkins 3-ball left side. No short. Rebound Centralia. Hanover's really gone cold from outside the arc. Van Dorn up top to Haverkamp, and he took steps. So Hanover just walking down the court right now, they look gassed and they look frustrated. So they lead by 9. It's 30-21. But they have missed all kinds of opportunities. Cohorst to Atkins. That's a shot he'll normally take. He backs out of it. Now back to Atkins. Ball right between his legs, out of bounds. So Hanover with another turnover. Back to Centralia, down to 5:05. 30-21. Hanover with the lead. There's a 3-ball, other end from Haverkamp. Won't go. Rebound chased down by Atkins. Here comes Hanover. Atkins, he's going to drive baseline. A little reverse lay-in. Can't get it to go, but the follow by Pete Peters is good. Nice job by Peters getting in there and getting set up for the rebound. It's 32-21. Here's Centralia. Other end. Hoffler, shot up, won't go. Here comes Atkins. Atkins, Bruna, left wing, now up to the right elbow, takes a shot off glass, good. And Hanover, all of a sudden on a little roll, they stretch this to a 13-point game, and Cole Alderfer has seen enough. 34-21, Hanover leads, timeout on the floor. Let's get you checked with Rocky Downing in the North Gym.
Well, back and forth they go here. We just saw another big bucket from Wyatt Bentz down inside, but then answered on the other end as a three-pointer drilled by Jackson O'Toole. It's 26-23. Valley Heights leads it by a triple. Here's Kenworthy inside. Big drop step, and he's able to find the range in the middle of the lane. It's 28-23. Valley Heights now with 3:33 to go third quarter has a 5-point lead on Washington County.
All right, Rock, thanks. Hanover stretched this out to a 13-point lead. Let's get you a 30-second timeout. Bring you back after this.
When you visit Clay Center, you're going to have a great experience and find it memorable. You'll discover small-town charm, unique shops, and friendly people all around. Merchants will be glad to help you find what you're looking for that adds to personalized customer service. The Clay Center Business Association welcomes you to spend a day or a weekend taking in all that Clay Center has to offer. Dine in at local restaurants, take in a movie, or drive through the small but beautiful zoo park. It's a feeling that stays with you a long time.
Out of the timeout, Centralia will have it. Hanover has stretched this lead to 13 with 4:20 left in the third, up 34-21. Finally starting to hit some shots. They'll drop back into a zone defense. Centralia will try to get something going, and now a foul is going to be called. See who they call on this. This is going to be on Atkins, and it's going to be on the shot. That's going to send Colby Arnold to the line shooting 2. First free throw up and down. Taking Stahlbomber out. Dawson Sedlacek in. Second free throw, good. But Colby Arnold hits both. Now a near steal by Centralia. They've gone to a press. Bruna recovers, gets it to Peters. Now back to Bruna. Atkins, baseline. He won't take the shot. Back to Bruna and knocked out of bounds by Noah Quigley. Bruna inbounds to Cohorst. Sedlacek to Peters on the elbow. Back to Cohorst. Now Cohorst just over the 3 stripe. Can't get it to go. Rebound Centralia. Here comes Haverkamp out of there. Down court. Quigley, yes. And that time Centralia went into transition and caught Hanover sleeping. And again, Hanover very slow getting up and down the floor right now. Atkins, Cohorst on the left baseline. He's going to walk it back up. Cross court to Bruna. Now Bruna driving in the lane. Shot up. No, won't go. Rebound to Centralia. 34-25. Centralia trying to make a little noise. Haverkamp. He's going to try to drive lane. Shot up high off glass and good. And it's a 7-point game. Hanover gone up 13 and now 34-27. There's Atkins. Cohorst on the baseline. He'll back it out up top to Atkins. Now Atkins skip pass to Bruna underneath. Bruna up strong, draws the foul. And he's headed to the line shooting 2. Well, Bruna did a good job of waiting for Campbell Haverkamp to leave his feet. And Haverkamp picks up his 3rd, and Carter Bruna at the line shooting 2. Free throw up and down. Bruna now with 11 in the game. One more from Bruna, good. So Carter Bruna hits both. 36-27, 2.5 minutes left in the 3rd. A near steal by Bruna, and now over and back on Centralia. So a turnover back to Hanover with 2:32 left, 36-27. Cohorst walks it across to Bruna, to Atkins, right elbow. Cohorst, left wing. Now driving, gets it to Peters in the lane, spins, 5-footer, no. Good rebound by Thomas Atkins on the backside. Takes it back to a double-digit lead, 38-27, as Atkins timed that perfect. Pulled it out of the air and then put it right back in. Down to 1:57. What a spin move in the lane by Colby Arnold, and he draws the foul. Oh, they're going to call that on the shot? Wow. Well, regardless, Colby Arnold is going to shoot 2, and Coach Kim Losey saying, how was that a shot? And I'd kind of like to hear that explanation myself. Arnold hits the first. He'll have one more. That's foul, by the way, on Pete Peters, his third. It was a foul, no doubt. Second free throw on the way, good. So Arnold hits both and cuts it to 9, 38-29, minute 53 in the third. There's Sedlacek, three, baseline, won't go. Rebound to Centralia. Hoffler to Ian Haverkamp. Steinlage at the top of the key. Minute 30. Arnold, he's going to take a three from the top of the key. No, rebound Prawley. So a good rebound, good position by Gavin Prawley under the basket. Here comes Bruna. Kicks it out right side. Cohorse three. No, rebound Steinlage. And Hanover is having zero luck from three-point range. Quigley. Up top, Arnold. Inside, Steinlage has it knocked away by Cohorse. Now partially blocked by Atkins on the shot. Hanover out of there with it. Atkins will walk it down. Finds Bruna in the far corner. But Centralia quickly out to defend. Now Bruna loses it. Right back to Centralia with 40 seconds. (38-29). Coach Cole Alderfer would like his Panthers to hold. However, Steinlage is going to back his way in the lane and draw the foul off Prawley. So Dagan Steinlage will go to the line shooting two. Hanover leads 38-29. Steinlage's first free throw is good. Steinlage will have one more with 25 seconds left. It's 38-30. Free throw up and good. Dagan Steinlage has a nice shot from the stripe. Steinlage will come out. Van Dorn back in. They are going to the fourth over in the other gym. Valley Heights up 32-31. Atkins with 17 and now throws it away. Thomas Atkins just threw that ball away, and Centralia is going to get a last shot with 7. Good defense by Hanover. It's Arnold. Puts up a prayer. Great defense by Hanover to save that shot on the mistake by Atkins. Headed to the fourth. It's 38-31. Hanover leads when we come back.
Show the world who you've become and who you want to be with your senior portrait. Michelle's Lens will zoom in on your personality, ambition, taste, and style, and we'll have fun doing it. Hi, I'm Michelle Tessero. During your paid session, we focus on you with outfits, props, and scenery. And then we focus on the free. 36 free wallet sizes to share, free images for social media, and a free flash drive. Senior Portraits by Michelle's Lens.
Earn a $20 credit for each new customer you refer to Blue Valley Telecommunications. The more friends you refer, the more money you save, earning up to $240 per year. Each friend you refer to Blue Valley will earn a $20 credit as well. Just make sure he or she tells us your name when signing up for a new service with us. Contact our office today to start earning.
www.bluevalley.net.
Headed to the fourth in both gyms. We'll check in with Rocky Downing when we get a chance. Here, Hanover is leading 38-31. They will have possession. 2-1-2 zone from Centralia. Stahlbomber has it at the stripe. Atkins, baseline three. No, off the mark. Rebound to Centralia. Steinlage out of there with it. And Hanover just absolutely cannot hit a shot right now. Lob pass inside is going to be knocked away. They were trying to get it to Steinlage. Stahlbomber knocked it right into the hands of Prawley. So Hanover gets it back. Bruna has it out top. The Cohorse. Cross course to Atkins. Back up top to Bruna. Now Centralia is going to come out man-to-man. Bruna, 15-footer, yes. Carter Bruna has the hot hand, and he's about the only Wildcat that can hit right now. 40-31. We'll see if anybody from Hanover can get the hot hand. Great defense by Thomas Atkins, pulling that ball out of the air on a cross-court pass right into the hands of Crawley. There's Stahlbomber, other end. Baseline three, and Dakin Stahlbomber steps up and hits for Hanover, and it's 43-31. And finally, the lid off the basket on a three for the Wildcats. Now Steinloggy trying to answer. Are you kidding me? 6'7", Dagan Steinloggy just hit a three from the top of the key. And I've said the whole time what a smooth shot he has, and he just showed it. Steinloggy at 6'7", a good 240 or 250, and now ball taken away by Centralia right back to Hanover into the hands of Carter Bruna, who finds Thomas Atkins under the basket for two. 45-34 to answer that three from the big man. Now other end, driving in the lane is Centralia. Kick out to Hoffler for three to answer, and Nathan Hoffler buries a three, and it's 45-37. 5:43 left in the game, and Centralia is not going to go down without a fight. Bruna holds in the corner. Now Steinloggy out to force the 5 count. Crawley underneath. Kicks it to Stahlbomber. Back up top to Cohorse. Stahlbomber left wing. Now Centralia will come out man-to-man. Carter Bruna. Far corner. Now he's going to be fouled by Colby Arnold. Neither team in the bonus. 3 fouls on Hanover, 3 fouls on Centralia. Pete Peters in for Prawley. Prawley got some good minutes in that time. The Dagan Stahlbomber will inbounds, and Centralia is going to go man-to-man. Into Cohorse, back to Bruna. Good defense. Bruna driving the lane. He's going to be fouled. They'll see if they call that on the shot, and they do. But Carter Bruna, driving the left side of the lane, draws a foul, and he'll shoot two. This foul is going to be on Colby Arnold, his first. 5:07 left in the game. It's 45-37. Bruna's first is good. Bruna will have one more. Free throw up and down. Carter Bruna with a sure hand today for the Wildcats. He has 16 points. 5 minutes, 47-37. Hanover leads 10. Hanover out in man-to-man. There's a steal. Down court. Thomas Atkins lob pass over to Cade Cohorse. What an unselfish look from Thomas Atkins. He wanted to go up for the jam. Instead, lobbed it over to Cade Cohorse, who was coming in from the other side, and Hanover has gone up 12. 49-37, 4:43 left in the fourth. We've got a full timeout on the floor. Let's send you over to Rocky Downing.
Thanks, Flip. Just went to a timeout here as well. I'll give you a little look at what's happening. It's 35-35 now with 3:58 to go in this ball game. In what has been a tight contest throughout, Valley Heights has led for the most part by 5 after one quarter, by 5 at halftime. They were leading by 1 going into this period, now tied at 35 apiece. Bryson Kenworthy, a big game, 12 points for the Mustangs. Jackson O'Toole with 13 points coming for the Mustangs as well. And on the other side, it's been a huge second half for Drew Berman. He had all 10 of his points in the third quarter when Washington County made that little run. He had 2 3-pointers in that stretch as well. Tyler Nelson's had a big game second half. He now has 10 in the second half, 13 overall. And Wyatt Bentz, who had the big first half, really keeping him around in the first half of play. He currently sits with 11. 32-31, it's Valley Heights leading Washington County. 3:58 still to go.
All right, Rock, thanks. Here out of the timeout, Hanover has gone up 12, 49-37. That last play, Thomas Atkins would really have liked to jam that thing home, but thought better of it and lobbed that off to his teammate. So Hanover up 12, and now Haverkamp to Steinloggy. Cut off by Pete Peters. Back up top to Hoffler. In the lane, left side to Arnold. Puts up a 20-footer, won't go. Rebound, Stahlbomber. Stahlbomber hands it to Bruna. Centralia man-to-man. Bruna around the screen by Peters. Lobs it to Cohorse. Back to Bruna. Now Bruna skip past to Peters in the lane. Turns around, puts one up, won't go. Rebound, Steinloggy. A great idea. I think Peters just expected a foul, but Steinloggy backed off, and now Steinloggy, other end, in the lane, bowling his way in, and he's going to get called for a charge. And the reason he got called for a charge was he dropped his shoulder and went right into the chest of Pete Peters. And at 6'7", that's tough to do, but he did it. So now Steinloggy, it's his second foul. 3:52 left. And Centralia in a full court man-to-man. There's Bruna, free throw stripe, knocked to the ground. No foul. Pete Peters gets the rebound. Back to Bruna, to Atkins in the lane. Feeds Peters. Shot up and good. Pete Peters for two more on the feed from Thomas Atkins, and it's 51-37, the largest lead of this game. Lob pass inside. Steinloggy bowling his way in there, and Steinloggy gets one to fall. 12 points now for the 6'7" senior. Bruna now with 3:05 near steal. Gets rid of it. Over to Stahlbomber. Back to Bruna. Ian Haverkamp out on Bruna. Now Bruna to Atkins. Atkins in the lane, and he's going to be fouled. And Thomas Atkins will go to the line shooting two. That foul is going to be on Steinloggy. And they'll stay on the floor. So Steinloggy's going to pick up his third. Bruna looking to inbounds, now lobs it into Peters. Peters out on the wing, lobs it into Bruna, and Bruna's going to get fouled from behind, and that'll be now a 1-on-1. So Carter Bruna will go to the line shooting 1-on-1. So 2:48 left in the ball game. It's 51-39. Carter Bruna shooting 1-on-1. Hanover with the lead. Bruna's first free throw is good. One more on the way from Bruna. That won't go. Rebound to Centralia. Other end now, Haverkamp out to Arnold for three. Won't go. Rebound Atkins. Here comes Thomas Atkins in the lane. Lay-in won't go, but he's going to be fouled. And they'll see if that's on the shot. Doesn't matter. He's going to be shooting free throws. And that's 5 on Campbell Haverkamp, and he has played a great game. Full Alderfer pleading his case, and it was a foul. There's no doubt it was a foul. Thomas Atkins, whether he's shooting 2 or 1-on-1, I don't know, but Cole Alderfer, no coach is ever happy with an explanation. Cole Alderfer's really livid. It's a 1-on-1, so Atkins' first free throw won't go. Alder still letting the official have it. 52-39. There's 2:23 left in the game. Out of bounds on the shot over the backboard. It'll go to Hanover. Now Coach Kim Losey wants to know, and I do too. I thought it was 2 shots on the shot, but he's wanting to know why that was a 1-on-1 and not 2, and the official shrugs his shoulders, which is never a good answer. Now a foul called again on the floor, and that's going to be on Nathan Hoffler. Centralia crowd really unhappy. So this will be a 1-on-1 for Dakin Stahlbomber. Free throw up and down. Stahlbomber, a lot of help from the Centralia crowd, and misses. 53-39, 2:05 left in the game. There's Arnold in the lane. He's going to be fouled by, or rather Quigley, he's going to be fouled by Stahlbomber. So now Noah Quigley will go to the line shooting 2. Quigley's first. Good. Quigley has 3 in the game. Stahlbomber has 4 fouls with 2:04 left. One more. And no good. Rebound, Pete Peters. We're down under 2 minutes, 53-40. Full court man-to-man. Carter Bruno around it easily. Underneath, Atkins, shot off glass, good. Atkins hits for 2, and Coach Kim Losey wants a timeout. Minute 49 left in the game. It's 55-40. Hanover leading Centralia. Let's get you over to Rocky Downing.
Well, thanks, Flip. There's 18.9 seconds left here in a 1-point contest. Valley Heights, Jackson O'Toole hit his 3rd 3 of the game, 2nd of the second half to put Valley Heights up by 1. Washington County had taken the lead. Now, Washington County, with about 38 seconds left, called timeout. They had 2 fouls to give before they would put Valley Heights in the bonus. They have now done that with 18.9, and Trey Martin will be at the stripe for a 1-and-1. They are sorting something out of the scorers table. I'll give you this first free throw and see if he makes it. 18.9 seconds remains. Valley Heights leads by 1. Trey Martin at the stripe. First free throw is up, and it is good, and he'll get the back end of the 1-and-1. He has 4 points now in the game. We'll keep it right here. 18.9 seconds to put Valley Heights up by 3. Free throw up, and perfect. So Martin cashes both in. He has 5 points. We're down to 17, and Washington County wants a timeout. It's a full timeout. We'll send it back over to Flip. A 3-point Valley Heights lead with 16.4 to go. Washington County will have the basketball.
All right, Rocky, I'll get it back to you in just a minute here. Minute 39 left here. Now foul on the floor. This game has really tightened up, much to the displeasure of both crowds. Obie Arnold shooting 2. It's 55-40. Pete Peters picks up his 4th, and Arnold can't hit the first. So Hanover right now in control of a game that neither coach is probably going to be real happy about. Neither team has really played up to expectations, but Hanover really able to get it going. And there's Thomas Atkins just rocked on a dunk. He was shoved to the ground, and no call, and now a foul on the other end. And I have never seen Coach Kim Losey get a tee. That may change. I mean, Thomas Atkins absolutely thrown to the ground. No call. Minute 24 left. Hanover is leading 55-41. Let's check back in with Rocky.
Thanks, Flip. Down to 12 seconds left out of the timeout. Washington County with the basketball. Drew Berman to tie it from the corner, just off the back iron. Valley Heights with the rebound. They will get a foul called. It'll be a 1-and-1 on the other end with 4.9 seconds left in this game. They got the guy they wanted to have the shot. Berman's hit 2 threes, both in this second half, both in the third quarter, in fact. He had a good rotation, good release. It just hit the back iron. And now to foul and stop the clock, Washington County will have Wyatt Bentz foul out. He had to stop the clock. 42-39, so it'll be Cameron Beardsley at the stripe. 42-39. Valley Heights leads by 3 to make it a 2-possession game. Beardsley front into the 1-and-1 is good. Boys, Valley Heights hit big free throws here late. Martin hit 2 in a row. Beardsley hits the front end, and that pretty much puts this one away with 4.9 seconds remaining, and Valley Heights up by 2 possessions. Beardsley hits both free throws. All 7 of his points here in the second half. Washington County down court. Last second 3 off the mark, and it's Valley Heights who wins it 44-39 over Washington County. Stay with us. Let's send you back over to Flip. They may be about finished in that matchup. Hanover looks like they're going to advance to the finals.
Yeah, just about, and Centralia has conceded.